I'm going to be talking about why I ride in the winter here in Minnesota and why you might not want to. Now, one of them is it's cold. It's very cold. How I miss being able to be out on these roads. You never know how much you miss this until you can't ride for months and months at a time because we get so much damn snow! Why I ride in the winter and why you might not want to. Now, there's a handful of reasons why I do it. I'm crazy enough. Reasons why I do it though. 1, I miss it. 2, it's a hell of a lot of fun if you know what you're doing. And I can't really say that I'm an experienced rider, but I do have an idea of what I'm doing. I've had a lot of prior knowledge before I even started riding motorcycles, and I have my head on my shoulders correct. Another reason is it's a lot more practice for someone who hasn't been on a motorcycle for years yet. And if I can get out here in the parking lot just a few times before it gets cold again, on top of all of that, all of the interactions I get from people, all of the looks, everyone seems to love to see motorcycles out, especially more in the winter. They might just think I'm crazy and I need help or something, but you know, I still think it's pretty cool to see people smiling and laughing that I'm on a damn motorcycle right now in winter. Now, reasons why you might not want to is, you see that over there? That's a pothole. That's a lot of gravel and sand and whatever. Some people are not aware completely when they're on the road, and they'll completely look over something like gravel, sand, salt, and going into a corner that can be deadly. That can be very fatal. I say this because I know there are people out there on motorcycles that are not 100% paying attention, and those type of people just should not be on motorcycles. To say it blunt, and that's the complete truth for me, those people should not be on motorcycles. If you're not paying 100% attention to the road, if you're looking at your phone while you're riding or texting or switching your music, granted, you can do all of that when you're at a stoplight, but then again, even at a stoplight, you have to watch out behind you. You know, there could be someone coming up in your rear and you're not paying attention. You might get ran into. Being aware of your surroundings is even more crucial in a time like this where the street sweepers have not gone by yet and you have buildup of salt, gravel, like I said, sand, all of that good stuff to make you lose traction of just one wheel. And that's all it takes to make you wipe out. And that can be completely fatal at high speeds, even 30 miles per hour. So why you shouldn't, you have to be completely aware of your surroundings at all times. You have to be watching your speed going into corners more than you ever had to before. You have to be paying attention to people around you because they're not going to be looking out for you. And this is stuff that kind of all ties into being aware of your surroundings. It's just like the one golden rule of motorcycling. It's like being aware of your surroundings at all times. I'm happy I got to get out though and talk about all this with you guys because yeah, it's very, very crucial, and you got to make sure of everything. Make sure you're completely ready, mentally ready, physically ready, just to get out on the road. And in this time of the year too. It's very important. And I missed the third gear shift. God damn it. These boots, I swear to God. It's the boots, I swear. I swear. Might as well show you how to fill up your gas tank if you don't know how to. It's pretty easy. They'll recommend non-oxy most of the time. I just go with 91 since it's most convenient. Not all gas stations have the non-oxy option. Most of the time I'll be putting stabilizer in this once a year anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. Now, what you're going to want to do with the gas is it's going to stop about halfway through if you have the nozzle all the way down inside of the tank. What I recommend doing is just keeping in about half of it, waiting. Once you see it kind of foaming up at the top, that means you're done. Make sure to shake all of the excess gas off into the tank, not to get it on your paint. That's hell to get cleaned off. And look at that, half a gallon, just about. I filled this thing up about a week ago, so it's not really needing to have any gas in there. So, but that's that. That is how you fill up your gas tank. Select your gas. I would just suggest waiting a second for the gas to settle, and you should be on your merry way.